Hello, this is Tom Taylor with English Lessons. Today we're going to talk about phrasal verbs. A phrasal verb is a combination of a verb plus a preposition to create an additional meaning. In this way, you can expand the use of the different verbs. Also can use simpler verbs to describe more complex phenomena. In some cases, the meaning of the phrasal verb is obvious. In other cases, it's a bit of a mystery, and you have to figure out almost like a story of what's going on. So let's get started. The first verb is go about, as in go about your business, which would mean to continue doing what you were doing before. Or example, I could say, how do I go about getting a degree in, how do I go about becoming a doctor? In this example, the idea is, what are all of the different things that I need to be able to do something? The next one is go across the bridge. That's fairly simple. Or go across the room, which means to go from one side of the room to the other side of the room. Across means from one side to the other. The next one is go after. For example, the police go after the criminal, which means to follow or pursue. Can also be used in more of a metaphorical sense. For example, I go after new business, which means that I attempt to get new business. The next one is to go ahead. For example, you can say go ahead, which means that you want the other person to go first. Another example is to get approval. For example, the boss gave me the go-ahead to start the new project. The boss told me to go ahead with the new project. The next one is go along. And again, this has multiple definitions. One, for example, the children go along with their parents, which basically means they walk alongside their parents. Another, on a more metaphorical basis, it also means to agree with someone. For example, the employees go along with whatever the boss says, or the mother goes along with whatever her children want. The next one is go around. And on a physical level, I can go around the building, or I can go around the store, which actually has two meanings. One meaning would be to go in a circle all the way around the outside of the building. The other meaning would be to walk in different places inside of the building. So you can figure out which one it means depending on the context. Another meaning of go around is to bypass someone. For example, I can say, I go around my boss and go to the president of the company to ask questions. So in this case, I avoided speaking with my boss and I went around him to go to someone else. Another example is if there's enough of a resource for everybody. For example, there's enough money to go around for everybody, or there's enough food to go around for everybody. Thank you for tuning in to our presentation today on phrasal verbs using the verb go. Please stay tuned for the next video, also using the verb go, and to additional videos on phrasal verbs. Thank you.